Alright, welcome on back everybody, it's your boy Wolfsmoke. We're here in Limgrave, and now, since we've gotten through our starting loop and our starting guide episodes, and we have everything we need to take on the lands between at this time, we're going to be clearing out the Limgrave, the first zone in the game. Let's go ahead and talk about our character really quick. I did farm a little bit, as covered in the last video, to get some of my stats up, to utilize the required weapons and things that we have access to at this time. So I'm currently level 32. My attribute points are actually boosted due to a item that I have on normally. So for right now, we have the Green Turtle Talisman. We have been running the Ratigan Source Seal since picking it up. We got that in the last episode, so be sure to check that out. If you're running the same build as myself, you're going to want to make sure to have this on. As you see in the right column, this Ratigan Source Seal boosts our attribute points up by 5 points. So we have 5 to health, 5 to endurance, 5 to strength, 5 to dexterity. Our HP in doing this goes from 652 upwards to 800. Our stamina increases from 105 to 113, and our equipment load increases from 56 to 64.1. So with that being covered and with that being stated, make sure you have the Ratigan Source Seal on. I've taken my gloves off because if we have... Oh no, it seems that we'll be okay. Looks like we still have a medium roll, so we'll keep the gauntlets on that we have. Can we go helmet? Yeah, so you'll actually be good to wear full gear if you want to. I'm not much of a helmet guy, so go ahead and take that off. Now we're not going to be doing Limgrave in any specific order. We're just going to kind of start clearing out the content. A few catacombs, a few caves, an invasion, a couple of nighttime bosses. There's quite a bit to cover. If we don't make it all in one video, we'll probably have this in 2 separate videos, just to let you guys know. We're here at Church of Ella, just keep that in mind. And with taking on and off the Source Seal, you notice a little bit of health loss, so I'm just going to rest, reset everything, and let's head on out. Get on into Groveside Cave, touch the grace. Very basic stuff that we're going to be clearing in this episode. Nothing we should be having any trouble with, but hey, I mean, it is Elden Ring. There are some mishaps that can happen, right? We're going to go for the big one first. Really? Bad puppy. Cracked pot. Those are good. There's other little recipes you can get to craft different styles of cracked pots. I did that. Oh, that was weird. My weapon unequipped. But they're throwable. You can make like fire pots and holy pots and all kinds of stuff. Take them out. Make sure to grab all your little loots. Get your little silver fireflies. Get your cave moss. Cave moss is pretty important to make those preserving boluses. We're going to get the recipe in this episode so we can get the rot boluses. So that way if we have any scarlet rot buildup, we'll be able to alleviate that. Lump of flesh. Go ahead and heal up real fast. And we should have the boss room. Make sure we have our skeletons on. Not that we really need it for this fight, but, you know, we might as well bring our summons in if we can anyways. We have the Beastman of Faramazula. Big chunk of health, and that's going to be all that she wrote. Flame Drake Talisman. This will teleport us back to the cave entrance. There we are. Oh, can't call torrent just yet. We gotta get out of the cave. And you know, just why not? You know what I mean? Just get the backstab on. Love me a good backstab. What? Pause? Anyway. I'm gonna go over here, just reset so I get my FP back. I haven't leveled up my mind, so I don't have... That's kind of funny to say. I don't have the FP that I would like. I'll be putting some levels into mind soon enough. Just nothing too pressing right now. The skeletal militia ashes do consume quite a bit of the FP, so I pretty much save that for the boss fight if you're looking for a little bit of strategy behind the gameplay. Now we're going up here. I think this is one of the stone guys, like these little goblin things in these catacombs that we're about to go into. We do, for certain catacombs that have skeletons, we do have the Morning Star with Sacred Blade on there, so we have the holy damage to basically get the skeletons down in one shot versus them resurrecting and coming back and having a continuous fight on your hands. One more thing I do want to say, with the equipment, we can go into item crafting. If you have the Thin Beast Bones, which you can also farm up by killing wildlife, you can go ahead and make some bone darts. We're going to be putting some on, as I've already made quite a bit prior. And we'll go ahead and open this up, and we'll start our first catacomb. Now, the enemies in these can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but if you kind of follow my lead here, you'll understand the rhyme and the rhythm to it. So, you don't see anything in that room right now, however, we're going to get ambushed. So we're going to run in here. We'll hop out and away. One of them is going to have throwing knives. I'm just going to bait him back up here. Oh, he's being a real pain in the butt. Get up here. Get up here and fight me. You can see why these guys can be a bit annoying early on. They do build bleed. Be cautious of that. Get some root resin. Always good to have root resin. What that allows you to do is craft different greases or applications to your blade to get different buffs. We'll be covering some of that later on. Sorry about my voice also. It seems I'm losing my voice for no reason at all other than the fact that I'm recording for a change. And yeah, whenever I do a YouTube video, it seems my voice just doesn't want to work anymore. Alright, we're going to bring him down. Take him out. There's another one. Where is he hiding? We'll just take him out if we can, because these guys, like I said, super annoying. There we go. Excuse me. We got the Grave Violet. We'll get our Grave Glovewort, which, if you guys remember, I explained, those are the items that you want to level up your summoning ashes. I think we got some little fire trap here. We're gonna run. Oh! Get out of the way of it if you can. Oh god, I forgot about the other one to the right. It's alright though. These are little traps. I'll show you guys how to disengage them. Just stand right here, wait for that one to go down. You'll run around the back side of it. And when you hit them, they'll drop. That's a PvP item. You can pull that out similar to gestures. You can say hello to any invaders or co-op players. Gonna run. Man, why can't I make that run? What are we talking about here? It's really saying I'm not making that? And now for the fun part. There's a ton of these guys in here. We're going to want to fight them I would prefer to fight him away from the thing, the trap, but we may end up hitting the trap and re-engaging the trap, so just keep that in mind. These are so annoying. Bring him down. We're just gonna get these guys one at a time. Come on, hurry it up. See how they just stand there like they're not doing anything. But they are. Look at this one. Just hiding up there with this one. Oh, really? There we are. Your smoldering butterfly, your ghost glovewort, and now we can continue on. Take him out. Take him out. I don't know why I'm taking so many hits. Playing sloppy, I guess. Wandering Noble Ashes. Really not that great of a... oh, I just wasted my last dart. Really not that great of a summoning ash, to be honest. We have the Skeletal Militiamen. They're probably the best for right now that we have access to. And we'll go ahead and open this up. So this will activate the door. Notice right here that opens up. I'm gonna go back up here, rest up, kind of replenish my health flask since I took so many hits like a silly goose that I am. No way I should have taken as much damage as I did, but hey. We got the strength and the power that we need, so don't have to worry about fighting them again. Just run down here, and we'll get into the boss room. No root resin. And here we go. This one is a bit of a pain in the butt, so we are going to use our summoning ashes. I will be popping my flask. Actually, I'll just do this. There we go. So these guys suck to fight, to be honest. They're very rigid, very annoying enemies. Go ahead. Buff up. Okay, we're gonna say that hit me. All right. And you'll see our skeleton guy in the background getting back up after taking a bit of a fall. That's why we like these two. And now we have the Noble Sorcerer Ashes, which, in my opinion, also just as useless as the Wandering Nobles. Anyway, when you get to the end of Catacombs, be sure to scour the back wall. There'll be things on the ground such as root resin you'll want to pick up. Oh, wait. That's just a candle, not an item. Okay, we're good to go. So we did our first cave, we did our first catacomb. Good stuff. I guess from here we'll go back to the church. We'll rest up, get our flasks back. Alright, so if you remember, we went out, we got the cave that's pretty much straight ahead of us in that tree line. We just went straight ahead of us and we took out the catacomb. Which, to talk about it, I forgot to mention. Around the map, there's these statues. Like this one shown on my screen right here. Now there will be a little aura coming from the hand, and that's basically to direct you to the nearest catacomb. So there was a bit of an aura from that hand going forward, kind of towards that center yellow tree where my head's at, and that's actually where the catacomb is that we just completed. So now from here, we're gonna jump down this way. There's gonna be one of those like troll giant guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out. I think they're worth about 1,000 runes right now, so no reason to not, you know, take them out. Should be a couple charge heavy attacks on its leg, and we'll go ahead and get him down. If you need feathers for making arrows, those are the birds that you'll want to kill to do so. And let's go ahead and just get into this. Why am I'm taking such crazy damage? It's like not even funny. So if you do 2 charged up heavy attacks, you'll actually take them down. You'll be able to get that riposte and posture break on them like what I just did. You know, I really don't know what's going on, but I'm going to take that off. It seems like as soon as I put that armor back on, I've been taking damage when I'm normally able to roll through it. Now, removing my chest piece I don't think is really going to do anything. Maybe it's more of like a placebo, you know, mind over matter kind of thing. What I want to do... Ooh, we got it! There we go. Stamp sweep, pretty weak weapon art, but kind of nice that we got it on torrent, just kind of haphazardly swinging. There is an enemy down here, not a whole lot to do, other than give him a bonk. Oh yeah, leave him on the fire. You're just cooking up some fish. Now we're cooking you up, boy. How you feel about that? Alright, anyway. Enough trolling around. We're going to head down here. We're going to follow the beach line. There's a big squid-like enemy up here. We're not going to worry about fighting. We'll be taking one of those on in a cave in not too long. I'm not sure if it's going to make it into this episode. It might make it into the next episode. We'll just grab that golden rune. Grab this golden rune. And these are random. I don't think those are statically placed. So whenever you see a glowing skull, if you're not in danger, just go ahead and grab the rune item associated with breaking the skull. I'll single this guy out first. Oh, not quite. What are you doing jumping up there? Got us a rickety shield and glass shard, a glowstone. Alright. So if you guys remember, I was talking about those preserving boluses that'll alleviate scarlet rot, and if you head on down this way, there is a cave right in there that we're going to hit up. First thing we want to do is go talk to our merchant friend right here.
What do you... I don't want any...
So right here, this will be neutralizing boluses. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are the ones for the poison buildup. Either way, you know, firebone arrow, firebolt, neutralizing boluses. I guess what we want is the recipe for preserving boluses, so please do forgive me. It seems that I was a bit off in my notes. That is not the one that we're looking for. I'm not too worried about poison, at least at this time. Now, there's a couple caves that are gonna have a ton of poison in there. If I feel the need to, we'll come back and we'll grab that then. You know, another thing why I might be taking it more damage than what I'm anticipating is the fact that I have the stats scaled how I want, but I do have that Radigan Source Seal on, so you do take a bit more damage when you have that on. That could be playing a larger part in my slight combat frustration that I'm having. Anyway, we're gonna get through this cave. These early on ones aren't too bad, but as we get into the mid and late game, these caves get fairly substantial. Take him out, grab our cave moss. There's another little route back here that we can take. Kill the beastmen. I want my cave moss. Now that'll take us down to a lower path, or we can just drop down here and get a plunge attack, I do believe. Where's he at? One of those guys over here. Where's he at? There's like the larger one of the group that I want to get. There we go. Alright, so we take him out. Take these guys out. Now we've pretty much cleared that room. Grab that. And this again is that little route that we could have taken, but getting the plunge attack on the larger one, it will help you out early on, especially if you're not as leveled as I am, if you're just kind of following this for a path of progression type deal. We do have a double boss feature here in this next room. Oh. And, Old Knight Istven. Okay. Looks like we can bring in a summon. Pretty cool. Not that we're really going to need it, but hey, I mean, a summon's a summon. Wait for him to arrive. Here we are. And now we're going to go do this. Bring our skeletons out. Do our Flask of Wondrous Physic for our stamina. And now we're going to take out demi-human chiefs. Too easy. Got one of them down already. The other one's over here. Forgive my phone in the background. And we'll take him out. What's up there, bro? What you got? Oh, there we go. Looks like our summon took care of it for us. And we got the fashion souls, we got the tailoring kit. Finish that up. Now, don't take this one this time. Instead, come on up here. Grab your cave moss. I'm gonna run through. There's gonna be an enemy up top here, I do believe. Kind of waiting for us. He's gonna probably roar at us. Oh no, hasn't even gotten up yet. All right, cave moss, rainbow stone, smoldering butterfly. Now those rainbow stones are nice in the later zones and in the later caves and stuff like that. You're able to drop those similar to other Souls games, basically to mark the path in which you've already explored. And if you guys remember, that was the entrance of the cave over there. That's where the merchant was under that little broken piece, right? We can actually follow that a little bit ways around, I think, too. But this gives you access to the first Dragon Communion Church, which we have not taken out the dragon in the Aguil Lake. We also did not take out the dragon at Dragonburrow, the one that you can farm for the runes that we covered in the last episode. But I did mention that there is a Dragon Communion Church in the early zone, and this is the church in which I was referring to. So this, you need the dragon hearts to be able to purchase these moves. Like I said, we don't have any at this time, but we have this unlocked and we can access it very early on, as I mentioned. Let me make sure if there's any loot on here. I'm not sure if there is anything like super important. There's like some herba, little crafting material. I don't think there's anything else really substantial out here. What is this? It's another like crafting item. Something shiny. Where's the shiny? So there's an item down there. There's a shiny. And honestly, I'm not too sure what's waiting for me down here, so let's go find out. I haven't really been back here in a while. Somber Smithing Stone 1. Awesome. Was there another item here? Yes, there is. What is this? Imagine just a giant kraken comes out of the water and attacks me. That'd be so scary. There's a rune skull down there. We're not going to worry about that. So we got some upgrade materials. I mean, hey, it's always good to grab. And let's go up this. Exalted Flesh. So yeah, just some minor items that are also up here. Just keep that in mind. Let's see if there's anything on the forefront of this zone. Looks like there's a glowing skull over here that we'll grab, and then we're going to go back over to the first steps. Alright, now we're back at the first steps. We already took out our cave, a catacomb, our secondary cave that was along the beach. So from here, where do I want to go next? Where should we go? We could drop into the lake, but if we do so, we're going to want to actually do it from... I think we can actually go gate front and actually grab another cave, potentially a couple items. Let's do that. I know there's another couple of catacombs that I know exactly where they're at, but I don't quite want to tackle them. I want to grab these other locations first and get them out of the way. There's a little camp up here too we can also take out. Go ahead and do that. This guy. Come on. Sweet raisins. Huh. Alright. Throw a raisin. Good. It's not gonna follow through. Oh, hello, sir. You can put that guard up all you want. It's not going to be enough. Then beast bones. That'll allow us to make some more darts. Grab these. Dude's just chilling over here, huh? Just resting by the fire. Sayonara. Armorer's Cookbook. Where does that get us again? Fire grease. Yeah, that's always good. This is for poison pot. It's for soft cotton, stanching boluses, rainbow stone, arrow, freezing grease. We make the silver pickled foul foot. Make dragon wound grease with this one. So we'll be picking more of those up along the way. I haven't quite covered what they give you recipes for, so there's that aspect of it. From here, we're going to be heading down. We're going to be looking for an air spring. There's a site of grace, I think, right below me right here. Yeah. So we're going to grab this. There we are. Go ahead and rest up. Now, there's an air spring right here in front of us. We're going to be going for that. However, you want to grab that site of grace just in case you don't get there, because it is a bit of a far leap. Wait. Oh, never mind. We don't have to hit that one. We don't have to do that way. I'm thinking of a different location. There's going to be, I think, a big-ass crab that spawns right here. It's like towards the back over here. Could be wrong. And here is the Murkwater Catacombs. I think this is another one of those catacombs with like the stone guys. So with my equipment, I guess I'll put the crystal darts on as well. Yeah, okay, it's this one. I remember this one all too well. You're really not going to come off of there? Get over here. Reason why I'm staying back is there's another one that's going to jump down on us. And this one. There he is. Any more? I think we're good. Okay, cool. So we have a trap on the floor up here. You can use it to lure these enemies. So if you go like this, go right here and then off to the side. Serious? God, these guys are so annoying. You notice we got a flask back. We defeated them. I don't know if there's going to be another one that drops down. Okay, it was just the three. Here's a root resin. Go ahead and pull the lever. I have a knife sticking through my... Oh, I got a couple knives in me. Oh my goodness. Just in the sternum. Anyway. Watch out for the trap. And again, you can use those to bait enemies to you. And hit the trap, and then the enemies themselves will actually start to take some damage. Now, we opened up the door there, but this room is very deceiving. So, run in here. Oh, try not to get caught by that. Trap again. Where are you going? Alright. Heal up. we got a boss fight. Go ahead and pop this. We got a big boy. Now again, we don't have to do it this way, but since we can, we may as well. Take him out for most of his health. Pretty much just hit him with some charged heavies. And there he goes. That'll give you the Banished Knight Ingval. A very costly summon, but more of a tanky one than anything we have currently, so do keep that in mind. If you're a caster, you need something to kind of tank it for you. That'll be a little bit better, I feel, than the actual skeleton militiamen in that case, but I'm not playing a caster, so I'm just going to keep my skellies on. Now, from here, we're going to head on out. I'm going to actually spend some of these runes. Oops. Looks like I took a screenshot with my controller by accident. Level up. And as much as I want to keep pumping more vigor, let's do a couple levels of mind so we have more FP. Inventory. There we go. This next little part that we're going to go into, we're going to end up taking a fight with an invader, and we might lose the runes, which is why we are going to level up now. So in mind, I'm really just ever so shy of making that. Oh my goodness. This game really likes to troll me today. It's crazy. There. Do we have enough now? Are we good? Are we good? Hopefully we're good. There we go. And now if I lose 119 runes, I'm not worried about that, so. Oh. There we go. Now you'll notice these jellyfish right here. Yura, that NPC, the one that's hunting the bloody fingers, he's gonna appear here after this invasion. You're gonna make sure to talk to him after that fight. So we're gonna take the invasion, hopefully win. There's a cave to clear, and then we'll come back right in this little underpass, if you want to call it that, and we'll talk to Yura. So if Yura has left from the farming spot where I got my shield that I covered in the last episode, if he's left that location, he's waiting for you to trigger the invasion, win the fight, and then you can talk to him right back in here where these jellyfish are. Just keep that in mind. We will at some point, when approaching a cave, we're going to get taken off of Torrent, and that's how you know that the invasion is going to start. Here we go. They'll say that we're being invaded. And this guy is no joke. Do not take him lightly. Oh, you know, I say that, and we just two-shot him in a combo. What? Oh, wait. Oh, no. So Yura normally would be summoned up automatically in that fight. We killed him. We killed that invader too quickly, so I can't say I've done that before. Let me hop in here. This is the cave that we're going to want to clear next. However, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Grace. I'm going to rest, and I'm going to double back and see if Yura is over there. Really hope I didn't just lock myself out of that quest line by him not being summoned. That would be terrible. And I normally wait for Yura to be summoned up in that fight before defeating the invader. So let's see what happens when you two-shot that enemy. I'm hoping Yura will still be back here. Talk to us. Don't take him lightly and then you two-shot him. That's crazy. There he is. Okay, cool. So Yura will still be there if he's not summoned up in the fight. That's very good to know. We're going to talk to him now since we're already here.
Ah, who fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. You stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, don't let your emotions stay your blade.
He's just got to be one of the coolest NPCs. Him and Blythe. Like, change my mind.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet.
Alright, so he says, be on your way. Perhaps we'll meet again if fate permits. You're not going to see Yura again until you're at the second legacy dungeon at the Academy. Towards one of the entrances to the Academy, there is a red summon sign on the ground where Yura will summon you into a battle with a another NPC, similar to the one that just invaded us. We'll be taking out those bloody fingers. And actually, the second invasion that you're a part of with Yura at the Academy is where you get a really nice Ash of War. And it basically, when activating it, it's almost like a quick step, but you vanish when you would have normally taken the hit. And if the hit would have actually hit you, you like vanish for a second, you pop up into the air, and then you come down with like a plunging attack. It's really nice. I use it on a lot of my dex builds. But let's stop dilly-dallying. Let's actually get into this. So there's going to be a bell. I think. Is this not the... Maybe this is not the cave that I thought it was. Cave moss. Make sure I grab all my cave moss that I can. What's back here? I know this is Patch's cave, by the way. But I'm trying to remember which way to go here. Instantly poisoned? Wow, that's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, there's just a, is it a mushroom down here and some enemies? Oh, all three in one sweep. Grab your mushrooms. Heal up. Grab your cave moss. Again, whenever you see cave moss, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Pick it up. You're gonna want it for later. Trust me. Alright. Now, there's an NPC in this next room, and for sake of, you know, hopefully not absolutely obliterating him, I guess I'll just do a light attack. You're not going to want to kill this NPC. It's going to come down and kind of act like a boss. But come in here, you'll notice the chest, you're going to open it up, and we meet Patches once again in the Souls-like universe.
To a man's personal belongings.
He's gonna have a great shield and a spear. Just whoop his ass, just don't kill him. Don't get hit by that.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
Alright, so we're gonna let him live. He's tied to quest lines later. He has his own little quest line. He's also a merchant.
What do you... Now, how did I took you for an innocent... water...
Forgive and forget.
A true man. I'm tarnished, only for now. In exchange for... Honestly, frankly. So don't be a... I'll be ready to...
I tell you guys, I'm playing Dark Souls 3 after I played Elden Ring. Mind you, Elden Ring's where I started my Souls journey. Playing Dark Souls 3, man, I hated patches.
Don't forget to pop back. I'll be ready to...
Alright, so he basically says, hey, next time you come back here, I'll be a merchant. He will eventually move on from here. I'm gonna go back to the entrance. I'll rest at the Grace. I'm gonna go back in and talk to him. I can't quite remember what's in his inventory, so... Especially with the Let's Play, and now we're not doing the, hey, this is the stuff that you're going to make sure you want to do at the start of this. Can kind of more leisurely go around. Not too worried about it. And we can also grab more cave moss, which is going to spawn. Now, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it looks like the enemies do respawn. Interesting. And here's the bell to summon all of them out that I was waiting for. Bro, this guy is just poisoning the shit out of me every time I come in here. Short sword, highwayman gauntlets. This poison is really annoying. And you'll continue to hear the bell, but I don't think it summons anything additional. Basically, once you clear the group out that I just cleared, you'll be fine. But, grab that cave moss. That green stuff. And now he should be a merchant for us. Oh, and there's also an... Oh no, I didn't want to do that yet. Fuck. Yep, that's...
Well. I should have known, you skinny little thief. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
I forgot about this entirely. Oh my god. I totally forgot about this aspect of his cave. How did I forget that? Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Okay. Basically, he tries to fucking throw us at a bear. Back in the Mistwood. Now, if you run into this situation, you're supposed to not know where you are at this time, right? Because that's in the earlier zone. So if you fall for Patches' little trick, like what I did, I really can't believe I forgot that he does that to us. But he throws us out here in the Mistwood. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a pain in the butt because... Oop, let's go back this way. It's going the wrong way. Because you basically have to find a site of grace before you can fast travel. You'll notice we can't fast travel anywhere. It's blocked. Yeah, so not that big of a deal. I actually thought that was going to send us into a way later game area that is not fun to go through right now, the process of getting out of it. So we're actually in good shape. I just can't believe I forgot that he does that. Like, this guy's such a trickster. Can't be too mad though. So we'll go back to the cave where Patches is at. We'll kill those poison guys. Once more. We'll get us some more cave moss. Woo! It's a cave moss farming episode. Anyway, we're gonna go back and talk to him and have some words with him. And I tell you, if there's any or ever an NPC that I want to kill in these games, it is Patches. Just to be clear. Get back in here. Grab our moss. Is this little shit still in here? Yeah, come here. I ought to kill you for what you just did. Blazes, you're alive.
Oh, you had me proper scared. Well, maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not right. I'll forgive you. At any rate, it's just nice. Don't miss all the bargains here at Patches.
Yeah, he's like, that's what you get for stealing shit a second time.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I had those back now. They're all suppliers. I mean, but it hardly. They're all foot soldiers. Work to the bone.
Anyway, he's got Gold Pickle Foulfoot, Grace Mimic, Margit Shackle, which you can pick this up for the first boss. We're not going to need it. We're just going to whoop Margit's ass. And then this is for the Grace Mimic and to actually craft the Gold Pickle Foulfoot. So right now he doesn't really have anything for us, but he does have a shop, so just keep that in mind. And from here we'll go back to the start of the cave. And I tell you, when my heart dropped when I realized that that was a teleport trap, you have no idea. Anywho, and we already went down to the left and we spoke with Yura again, so that pretty much advances his dialogue and quest line. Now from here, there's a couple more catacombs and caves I want to do before we start tackling the larger events here in Limgrave. So I'm going to go back to the first step momentarily, and we'll pick up from here once we're done. Alright, here we are back at the first steps. And if you guys are wondering, you don't have to go back to the first steps. I've been breaking up my recording quite a bit, so I'm going to actually jump over here to... oh wait. I'm going to go here to Aguil Lake South. If you guys remember in the starting loop, we went down below some of the ruins. We took a trap chest. Some of these ruins also have instances within them down below. And we're going to go clear one of these right now. We have the Limgrave Mines. We have the Dragon of the Lake. I think of what else we got. We have a couple other, there's another cave and a catacomb. And then from there, maybe one or two more things after that, and then we're pretty much good. So, we're almost wrapped up here at Limgrave. Go down here. We have a little bit of a boss in this room, mini boss. So you'll get him down. There is a site of grace here. The whole reason for clearing this out is there's an NPC behind this door that we're going to talk to.
Tarnished, I am sorry you here. Ah, I dare say you're... oh well, perhaps at one must... I was ex as a revile. You still... very well. But I refuse to anticipate.
So you can get some sorceries here. She also has a quest line, so get a gesture.
You are a so to become now.
There we are. Now from here, we're going to go over to the Saints Bridge. You guys remember this is where we went up just atop of this bridge. There's also a Pumpkinhead guy here. But we went up atop of this bridge and we spoke with Alexander. You can pretty much take this guy out as well. Angry boy, isn't he? There we go. Sanctuary Stone. Now down below us there's a cave, and up above us there is, I believe, a catacomb. So let's go see. Can't quite remember how to navigate to the catacomb. I think we just have to kind of backtrack this way. You'll notice that little statue there that's pointing. There's a little aura that's kind of aimed in this direction. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Right here. The Death Touch Catacomb. don't remember. This is a skeleton one or a stone one. I think it's a stone one. Grab yourself some root resin. Oh, it's a skeleton one. Okay. So in that case, we're going to go ahead and switch this to the Morning Star so we have the holy damage on our weapon. You have to hit him again if you don't have... Now see, that'll like one-shot him, he won't get back up. And now we have the holy on the weapon, so we can just clear these guys out with ease. Ooh, ow. Excuse me, sir, we're not just doing that. We're not doing that. Dude, how in the fuck do you expect me to believe that you're actually hitting me? What are we talking about? Oh my god. You'll notice now our mace is no longer glowing, so you can use the weapon art again and it'll give us that holy buff for some time. Double check. Can't quite remember what catacomb I'm in right now. I think we go below the doorway here. Yeah, here we go. There'll be some skeletons that arise here. Get yourself a Uchi Katana. Take out the archer. There's a couple more skeletons below us that'll get on up. I guess that other archer doesn't get up until take them out. Grab this. Grab that and pull the lever, Crunk. Alright, so now that we're done with the skeletons, we got the door open. It's going to be a Black Knife Assassin. Careful for these guys, they're pretty lethal at this point in the game. See this glowing right here? Grab your root resin. Always grab your root resin. Open up the chest. Get another death root. And we're going to return to the entrance. Nice to have gotten that out of the way already. Resting point we were just at. Go for that airlift. We have the aura, so we know that we're safe. And just like that, we're down here. Oh god! Watch out for those. Not very nice. Not very nice, mister. There's a cave right below us, but I can't remember if there's anything on this run. Which as well. Hop on down. Oh god, that's kind of far. Ooh. Sorry, Torrent. Anyway. Cave right here. Jump on in. So this one, I'm gonna drop down. That cave moss, and we're gonna continue. Couple wolves and a hole down below. Don't worry about that just yet. Forgot how much of a maze this one is. I think this just takes you right into that same area, right? Oh, hello. God damn, you're aggressive. Oh, fuck, I remember this one now. Alright. Yeah, I hate this zone. to be honest. Let's see, we want to go here. Get the fuck over here. What are you doing? Alright, there's something big that's about to jump down at us, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Or no, not yet. Not yet. Here. Got that ledge. Here's the big one. All right. This item. Grab all of our loot. And we can head on in. There's a big giant guy. There. Alright, got that one all taken care of. Now from here, once again, back to the first steps, because we have a mine right here to clear out and a dragon to fight. Now from the first step, head on down here to the lake. You guys have been following along. For the most part, we have the upper section of Limgrave fully taken care of. I know there are a couple little instances out here kind of running down towards through the Mistwood, and we start making our way into the Weeping Peninsula. We're going to be covering that moving forward prior to going up to Margit the Fell and then pursuing the clearing of Stormvale Castle. So for right now, again, we're taking on the dragon here at Agheel Lake, so let's head on into it. Now, no promises here. I'm not a, perfect fighter when it comes to these dragons. They're not the hardest thing in the game, but they can be kind of tricky sometimes. So you're going to notice these dudes out here kind of having their own little bonfire party. And then you're going to notice that they're not going to be there in just a moment. I say that. Well, I did try to take out the dragon of the lake, and it did not go very well. So we're gonna go reattempt this. You'll notice now he's down there, so just so you guys understand, once you call him in, he will be down there waiting for you to try and take him on again. I'm trying to locate where my runes are. Where are those gonna be? Oh, probably right in the center of the battlefield, huh? Okay, well, so it goes. Love it when Elden Ring trolls me. I thought I was safe and thought that the dragon's attack was going to be blocked. It was not the case at all, so just gonna run over here, grab this, hop off of this. For some reason, he doesn't even notice us. So he's going to do his breath, get off to the side of him, and usually get in, get a hit. Oh, but be careful for that, that might kill me. Gotta be careful, because this fire will burn you. Skeletal militiamen are keeping them right where we want them. Ah, gotta hit these though, man. I whiff so bad when it comes to these dragons. It's like not even funny. Skeletal militiamen are still up. They're still in the fight. From here, just run around to the side. He likes going over by those ruins, then you're going to have much more of a fight on your hands with all the other NPCs trying to get into the fray. We're just going to try and get him to come on back over this way. How does that hit me? Are you serious? Oh yeah, my skeleton boy's still up. Let's go, baby. Oh, dude. I cannot fucking time these dragons for shit. These guys are so annoying. This is such a fucking joke, bro. Can't fight the dragons in this game for anything. Get your bitch ass over here. God, I fucking hate these things. Alright, well, we got that done. God, that's like embarrassing, dude. I can't fight dragons in this game to save my fucking life. But we do get through it, so. Here we go. Let's grab a level real fast. And cool. We got the dragon of the lake down. Yay. Got slightly tilted during that. But anyway, with that being said, now it's it's a bit of a choice. Do you go and take out Margaret the Fell Omen, or do you go down and do Castle Morn? I myself normally go for Castle Morn. That's likely what I'm going to do here in my Let's Play. But first, before doing that... Ooh, and actually, I should have pumped that level into my Faith. I only needed one more level, and I could have used my Frenzied Flame. So, if you're doing a kind of a hybrid quality build like myself, you have the option of either getting the item that I'm now going for because I didn't put the level into Faith, or you can put the additional level into Faith, having your Faith at 16 at that point, and that will allow you to use your Frenzied Flame. It's a ranged attack that you can cast. This is going to be an alternate option. So if you're not playing any sort of Faith, if you need something ranged at this time, use a Stone Sword Key. We do have plenty of them. Don't worry about this one. We're just coming down here for this right now. You'll get the Black Key Crossbow and the Black Key Bolts, which, if you look at our equipment, we're going to take these off. We have quite a few bolts already. These ones cause Scarlet Rot buildup, so we're going to be hanging on to the Black Key Bolts. We have the Lord Sorin Bolt and just the regular old run-of-the-mill ones. Now with this one also scales with Strength and Dex. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. And yeah, now we have as a crossbow, we got some ranged ability. Even more so than we did with the reach of our sword and the potential casting of our abilities. So I'm going to actually level that up since I have a ton of smithing stones. Oh, and this does require somber. Okay. Well, I'll actually put it up to +1. Get a solid 80. Wow, you know what? Wow, +2 seems very enticing, to be honest. But that's mainly just going to be not necessarily for taking down enemies with that. We could level it up and do that, but my main reason for having it is to have the ability to pull enemy towards us and isolate them from groups. We could have also gotten the longbow, so you guys know. I might actually grab that too, because I usually like having the option. But if you don't have a Stone Sword Key, you can also buy the longbow. Use arrows with that, obviously. Which, arrows, I only have 5. Bolts, I have quite a bit, so we'll be good that way.